Hi everybody, it's Hannah, or Schooner or Later, and today I'm going to give you several resources for virtual dice. Now, I got asked the question, do I need to buy dice? Is it something that I need to physically have? And the answer is not technically. For Dungeons & Dragons, you can spend as much or as little money as you'd like. I always prefer physical dice because it's really satisfying to roll and they're so pretty, but there are plenty of resources to have virtual dice so that you don't have to spend money during quarantine to pick up a new hobby. So I'm going to show you a few of those and I'm going to show examples of how they work. Thank you. In this video, I will explain how to get virtual dice on Discord, how to get virtual dice in Roll20, Google Roll, and then apps for your iPhone. I will leave in the description the specific points in the video where these things are. If you as a viewer know of other virtual dice resources that I don't mention, please go ahead and leave a comment. I want to have as many resources available to people trying to play. So thank you so much. First is a Discord resource called Dice Maiden. It is a bot that you can invite into your Discord server and it will roll any kind of dice for you. So let's go ahead and click invite. And you will choose what server you'd like to add Dice Maiden to and continue. Go ahead and authorize. And no, I am not a robot. So now we have Dice Maiden on our server. So let's go ahead and go to that. So we're here in my server, and Dice Maiden is here, and what you're going to want to do is type !roll, add a space, and then whatever kind of dice you're trying to roll. So for example, !roll a d10, and Dice Maiden will roll that d10 for you. It'll roll all kinds of dice, a d8, d10s, and it will just give you your result almost immediately. So this is a great resource if you have a Discord server for your D&D friends and you don't have physical dice with you. Next, I'm going to show you how to roll dice on Roll20. Let's go ahead and launch our game. The dice method on Roll20 is fairly simple. So it's going to load. Go ahead and turn my video off. So here we are in Roll20. And if you go on the left, there is a dice icon, and if you just wiggle your mouse over it, you can see that it has every kind of dice you could choose from, including a D100. And what you'd want to do is choose what dice you need to roll, and then how many of that dice you need to roll. So for example, 2 D20s. And the chat feature will show the 2 dice and add them together for you. 3D4, that's a great roll, wow. And you can roll any kind of dice that would ordinarily be in a dice set, and any quantity of that dice. So I'm just going to go ahead and show you how the D100 works. And so this is a great resource for if you're playing in Roll20 with your friends. You can also use Google to roll dice. And all you'd have to do is type into a Google search, roll a, and then whatever dice you're trying to roll. For example, I chose a D20. Now, when you're on that page, you can choose to roll additional dice by clicking on them. It'll just make your total higher, but it'll show what each individual dice rolls. There's every dice that would be in a dice set, so you can just roll up to as many as you want at a time, or you can make a new search each time. You can roll a d10, roll a d8. Google will roll any sort of dice that you need for you. There are also apps that you can get on your phone in order to roll dice. One app is called Dice Roller for, quote, Dungeons & Dragons. It's a pretty long title, but I have this app personally. If I ever forget my dice or if I go somewhere and I want to roll some dice, that is readily available. They have all sorts of dice that you can roll on there, and it's free. And there's also Dice X 3D Unlimited. Unfortunately, this app only has D20s and D6s, but you may find that these are the most commonly used dice throughout the game, arguably. And these are both free, so if the other resources don't seem appealing to you and you'd rather have something on your phone, then these apps are available to you as well. These are all of the virtual dice resources that I know of. As I stated before, if you know any other dice resources, go ahead and leave a comment. I would love to help people that want to play D&D but don't have a lot of money to spend know that they can do that. Thank you so much.